Peace, love, and light. This message is for Scorpios. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are and you're living in your greatest purpose. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Thank you to all the new subscribers, channel members, all who continue to book personal readings, all who continue to donate to the channel. Let's get into your messages. Okay. Let's check to see what's showing up for you here. 6 of Swords and 10 of Cups. Definitely an energy of love. Messages for Scorpios. Knight of Swords, opportunities. Ooh, opportunities are knocking at your door. Opportunities will be knocking at your door. Okay, there you are. Death and rebirth. I also feel like this death and rebirth card is about this new cycle, new energy that you're coming into. And it's showing up. Okay, 8 of Swords. Also showing up. I feel like this 8 of Swords is your guides telling you like the opportunities may be there, and perhaps there's it's required that you get out of your head, remove yourself out of the way, so that way you can see the opportunities. The opportunities will be there, and you may not see it, or some may not see it. Okay. The Wheel card, definitely about this new cycle, or your guides telling you it's time for something. 8 of Cups, I feel like, is about that. Walking away for some of you, walking away from certain ways of thinking, certain ways of being, walking away from certain habits and people. Ace of Wands, I feel like, is an energy of like your power and owning your power. While 3 of Swords looks like you're just looking ahead. You're moving ahead, looking ahead. I also feel like your guides are saying something about like resting up. And I feel like this is like an unexpected change, possibly, or unexpected changes that are going to come by way of some opportunities that are coming towards you. So the opportunities may bring the changes, or there's some change that's going to happen in your life that are going to bring other opportunities. Like, you may not see this, but I feel like the Tower is like some new beginning, something different. Something's happening as we speak for you, that you may feel this difference, and it will be different for different folks. For some, like, you may feel a change happening and you may not be able to put your finger on it, yet you've made some changes that are causing this opportunity to come towards you. It's showing up as an opportunity because it's going to, I feel like it's going to open doors, new doors for you that you may not have seen before. Okay, so tell me about this Knight of Swords. I'm seeing the words community. For some of you, it could be an online community. Perhaps some goals that you're working towards, working for you. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Okay, let's get this fine card. See, 2 of Swords. Nine of Wands. Resilience. Okay. Like I'm seeing that regardless of what has happened, some of you may have felt like, or some could still feel like that, and perhaps not as much as before. I feel like some of you could have felt like you were stuck in the crossroads, like there is somewhere you knew you wanted to be or you needed to be and you wanted to go, yet you were stuck somewhere. For some, like the events that were happening did not reflect where you were trying to go, where you were trying to be, or the people around you were not a vibrational match to that. Something's happening, or something happened in this case. Like I feel like it's like you pulled yourself together. Okay, you pulled yourself together and you made the decision and you said, you know what, this is the decision that you made. Or some of you, you may not even have realized it had to do with a decision, like, but you were at a crossroad and just wondering, okay, where am I gonna go? Where do we go from here? And you realize something. Or you realize what's involved in you moving from one phase to the next. It's definitely an energy of decision, a decision making, some decision that you made. And I also feel like whatever decision you made, perhaps you made this decision and now you're going to see some things happen. And some of you may not have seen that before. Okay. There was something I was going to say. Okay, it'll come back. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Nine of Wands and Two of Swords. Yeah, you're moving now. Okay, whereas you were stuck, or you may have felt like where you were trying to go and where you were at, it was not matching. There was a decision that needed to be made. Something had to happen. And that something is and that something basically is like whatever you did. It could be anything. A decision to remove yourself from something, someone, someplace, change your mindset, change your frame of mind. You did something. And now there are some really exciting opportunities coming your way. And it's like I feel like you're gonna be able to see them. Okay, you're gonna be able to see those opportunities. Things are moving for you, they're happening. And for some of you, like, this is fast progress. It's interesting because I feel like with just one decision, for many of you, where you exercise your willpower, with just one decision, the doors of opportunities will open like that. Like, it's like that. Okay, well, it's like a snap of a finger. See? The Magician. See, this has to do with you also being like focused. Like you never lost sight of where you were trying to go, where you're trying to be. And that's the difference, I feel like, in starting this new cycle, in this rebirth. That is the difference with starting this new cycle that you're about to embark in. Like, you see that? It's like you're not just moving towards it, like you're running towards this. Like, this is Like you've recognized and realized, possibly with the decisions that you made, about the necessity of making certain decisions and the role that you play in opening it's like you, the one that did this, you did this. And this is very powerful for you because you recognize your power in making this decision or the decisions. For some of you, like speaking, okay, something about speaking. For some of you, there's a decision having to do with like a possible job. Perhaps you left your workplace to embark on a new job. You're going to see, like, you may have taken the chance to, it was just, you didn't know what was going to happen. You knew where you needed to be. You knew what you wanted. And so it's like, let me just make this choice. And you're going to see that by making this choice that the doors of opportunities open for you. And you're also going to see your role in being this magician. Like you're literally, you are the one that opened this door for yourself. With the help of your spirit guides, of course. See, it's like here you are and here are your spirit guides behind you. The ones that have always been there. Yet I feel like this is more so about like you recognizing the role that you play in this. Because had you not done X, Y, and Z, had you not decided to do X, Y, and Z, the doors of opportunity would not have opened. And it's like your guides are always ready. Okay, it's like your guides are like that and some may not be familiar with this term. It's like your guides are your posse, right? Okay, like, you know, you have like a posse of friends. Like a posse basically is like, okay, it's like, okay, we're together in this thing. Whether you decide to go this way, whether you decide to go left or right, we're with you. We'll support you. And that's what you got. It's like you got a posse of guides that were down for whatever. They were up for whatever. Okay? They knew that you were going up, and they were backing you up. Like they knew you were this magician. And it's like, this is significant in opening up the doors of opportunity for you, in owning your power, knowing that you've got backup. Okay, you've got backup. You've got spiritual backup. Okay, it's like, you know, it's like the kind of friends that are up for whatever. Okay, this is what you got. You got friends in the spiritual realm that are up for whatever. Like they're your posse. Okay, you got a posse. And the origin of that word I'm not really familiar with. I should probably look it up. You know, it's considered like slang or whatever, but like it's just some things can only be said or understood by how it's said. And I feel like there's a difference between like friends and posse, right? It's like you could have friends, and it's like the friends, you're connected to them, you have a lot in common, and you know, you see them once in a while, and then that's it. Now a posse is different. Like this is like, okay, where you at, I'm at. You know, like I'm here for you. I'm here to elevate you. Like this is about us. Okay, this is a us thing. This is a, okay, we're here. Okay. And I feel like this is significant for you to know coming into this new cycle that you're coming into. Okay, in terms of the opportunities that are going to be afforded to you, the opportunities are going to be there. And it's about, now that you've learned to kick down the doors of opportunity, it's like a skill that you've learned, and you also know that you've got the backup to make the decisions that are necessary for you to thrive, for you to succeed. And you know you got spiritual backup. And I feel like the other thing too is you knowing that you are them and they are you. It's like it's a strong love connection. You and your guides have a very strong love connection. And for many of you, this is why you also feel a connection for yourself. You love yourself because you've got a strong love connection. Seriously, you and your guides, like this is your ride or live posse. This is your, okay, we're gonna do this thing. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this Eight of Swords is a situation where you actually witness them coming to your rescue. And it's like, okay, I see how y'all healing. I see how you living now. Like, okay, guides, this is what you did. Okay, I see who you are, right? It's like you walked away from a situation that had you bound or made you feel like you couldn't move. It's a situation that was very much, it wasn't giving. As the young folks would say, this was not given. You were in a situation that was not giving. And literally, like, you know, sometimes I wonder about the language. It's like the new generation, Gen Z. I'm trying to remember all the names. It's like they have their own lingo, and sometimes you won't understand it if you don't take the time to listen. It's like that energy of them saying it's not given. Like, it's saying everything, right? This is it. You were in a situation that was not giving. And for some of y'all, this is literal. You are not receiving what you were giving. So that situation was not giving. So whatever situation you were in, it was not giving. And very, very specifically, it was not accommodating you in the power that you needed. Like, instead of giving you power, it was taken away from you. Okay? For many of you, I'm seeing all these cups. It could have been some sort of like relationship with something or someone. Like, perhaps there was something that was not serving your highest good, or someone that was not serving your highest good. And this thing that you could have been, it's like you could have been giving your power to this thing instead of like receiving power from it, right? So this thing was not given at all. And so it's like, instead of giving, it kept you bound, locked, stuck. Tell me about the Wheel. Well, so this opportunity, it's time for it. You've worked for it. Like, you work for it. It's something that you had to work for. And it's going to, the doors of opportunity are opening for you. And whatever this opportunity is that's being open for you, the way it's being open for you, it's to bring success. is to bring success first and foremost. Check this out. Like, you know how to address these challenges that you've overcome. Challenges having to do with people, places, things, like habits. Okay, you've gathered now new tools under your belt for you to move towards your goals. For some of you, there's something that I'm seeing having to do with social media. I'm also seeing that this Eight of Cups is significant because it's signifying that this rebirth is happening because you've learned to remove yourself from things that are not giving, from people, places, things that are not giving in and of themselves and not giving towards what you're searching for. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. I'm seeing that many of you have owned your power. Ace of Wands and Seven of Swords. You've owned your power. Some of you are dealing with this King of Wands in reverse. Someone that's appearing in this that was not giving. Someone focused on self. I feel like this is the Ace of Wands is reflecting like also your willpower to be focused on what you're trying to actualize and changing the situation for your better. And again, with the decisions that you made in the help of your guides, these opportunities, the doors of opportunities are coming. And this is leading to progress. So you're needing at this time, or you could be needing to rest and conserve your energy, gather up your strength. Tell me about this Four of Swords. Yeah, because there's definitely a lot more in store. And I feel like this energy is like an energy of stability that you're moving towards. Okay. Let's see here. What's showing up for you next? Be cautious of the things that may appear as distractions. I feel like this is what the Eight of Swords was about. Are the things that may distract you from seeing the opportunities. For some of you, you dealt with it before, so you know what it looks like. And now you're able to, see it. Your soul has been going through deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world will be a sense of expanded opportunity. Check that out. Let's reread that. Your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world would be a sense of expanded opportunity, reach, connection, and spiritual experience. There's a new phase in life. Newborn energies. Fertility, whether biological, creative, or psychological, are being stimulated. So there's a discovery, development, and expression of talents. Increasingly public profile that's going to move you into the spotlight. Your guides are also saying to keep your inner connection to spirit as a priority. Okay? Yeah, keep your connection to spirit as a priority. Why? Because them your posses. Okay? That's your, like, they're ready for anything. They're ready for anything. Anything having to do with you. That's your backup. That's like, they got your back. That's the message. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, divine light.